It's nice to see you with a spring in your step, Nikki. Wish I could say the same for Vix.
Come on, Sue, leave it out.
Why should I?
Look, I've tried to contact her. She's not taking my calls.
You cheated on her. What do you expect?
Sorry, you copped for that.
I deserved it. Oh, God. Why did I do it?
Because you wanted to?
I was drunk.
Thanks very much. Maybe, you know, you and Vix aren't the perfect couple. Maybe you don't know what you want.
Would you get over yourself? I know exactly what I want.
Well, it didn't seem like that to me.
Hector, shut up, right? Because I haven't eaten or slept in days. I've messed everything up all for the sake of a quick thrill.
Wasn't that quick. I'm sorry. I never thought our little fling, if that's the right word, would end up like this. If you want Vix back so much, maybe you're gonna have to try a little bit harder.
And I'd like to, how shall I put this, repay Christine's faith in me. So I'd like to start, as all great leaders do, with delegating.
Surprise, surprise.
Maggie, I'm relying on you to be in charge of playground duties this week. Simon, the Gideon's Bible people are coming today, so if you could head them off at the pass, as it were. Round up some senior pupils and say all the right things. Nikki, I noticed you're class light today, so you're in charge of the cooler.
Right, I'll just do my lesson planning at home, shall I?
Sometimes we have to make sacrifices in this line of work, Nikki.
I wonder what sacrifices George is making.
Audrey, did Lula CB catch up with you?
No, not as yet. But speaking of Lula, you haven't signed the petition yet against her deportation.
Well, a head teacher has to remain above the fray at all times, sadly.
What nonsense. Surely you have a view on whether a pupil at this school should have her life chances cut short just like that?
Of course, I have a view, Audrey, but like a constitutional monarch, I'm unable to share it. Anyway, it may all be academic, as the authorities have detained her mother.
What? Why didn't you say?
Well, I think that's what...
It's a disgrace. That poor girl. She must be scared to death. Anyway, we are not going to give up just yet. Sue, I noticed that you haven't signed the petition yet.
Oh, I won't be signing it.
Simon has.
Well, he's Simon and I'm Sue. We're two different people.
Yeah, and the school will be losing a clever young girl.
I'm sure Africa's in need of clever young girls. Oh. Well, half the world wants to be British. Try asking an Afghan woman where she'd rather live.
Sue, we're talking about one of our own here.
Fine, invite the whole world and then see how hard it is to get a GP's appointment.
Oh, that has absolutely nothing to do with Lula.
What is it with you, Sue? Are you like some secret fascist?
I just trust in the British legal system, that's all. If you don't, then try seeking asylum in another country. Oh, and by the way, there are not many that allow gay marriage, unlike here.
Sue.
Would you be so good as to give this to Vix?
What is it?
It's, an apology. Could you just put it in her hand and ask her to read it, please?
Vix needs to move on with her own life, not be reminded of all the hurt that you've caused her.
Thanks for nothing.
Flaming cheek. Wants me to give Vix a soppy "I'm sorry" letter. As if that's going to make everything all right.
Look, Nikki made a mistake, but she seems sorry to me. Can't we just let them sort it out between them?
Vix is better off without her. I mean, Nikki's already done the dirty once, which means she'll do the same again.
I hear you've written Vix a letter.
I had.
Well, if you want to write another one, I'll give it to her.
You did the right thing back there. You know, with Maggie, I mean.
Thanks. I feel like the bad...
It's tough at the top. Christine should have left you in charge. Right, you sure you're not going to get her in the neck from Sue?
She's already seeing red.